Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Today is March 31st, in the year 2025. It's the 90th day of the year, and we have 275 days remaining in this year. So, wow, wow, wow. Um, I am uh, today. It's a good day today. I am getting stuff organized in my life. Um, we are going to getting ready for vacation, and just um, everything is just doing well. I have well, first off, let me do everything that I have to do first. First off, let me like myself and let me share this to the world. Well, to my little part of the world, which is um, Twixverse, Threadosphere. Um, let's see, where else is it? Discordia, um, all of a sudden I forgot how to type in a um, web address. Like putting my Twitch link in when I announce this, if anybody's over there on Twitch. So I am posting over in the Twixverse, the Threadosphere, and I'm trying not to get distracted by the post that's right underneath um, what I'm posting. Okay, so we have it there. Let me go ahead and post it in my Discords. I am changing my Discords. I am taking all of the memes except for the ones that you guys post, and so a few select ones that I like the Chuck Norris ones, um, and various ones like that. I'm taking them out of my Discord, and what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to clip the YouTube part of the memes that I do, and and post them. So we're going to try that. Okay, here we go. We have some. I've started my memberships, and we have two members. We have a Daisy Blossom Flower Shop, who is um, a diamond um, member, and we have Wes Cagle, who is a muse. I can't remember, but they are channel members. And thank you guys so much. There have also been five um, memberships that were gifted. So check and see if you are a member. Um, and if you are, um, enjoy it this month. Enjoy the emojis that you got, and I hope you continue. So there is that. Today is National Potato or Tater Day, and that is what our poll is going to be. I like to eat potatoes fried, mashed, baked, or boiled. That is our poll. So here we go. Okay, so I got that done. So, and it is the poll is because it's National Tater Day. We love potatoes so much, and you bet we are ready for this National Tater Day. I love potatoes. Bake them, boil them, fry them, mash them. They will always taste heavenly. The versatility potatoes lends means that they are great for both salty and sweet cuisine. Excuse me, either elevating the taste of the dish or complementing the accompanying flavors. This tubular vegetable also holds the credit of solving food shortages both in the old ages and the new. So, National Tater Day. I'm going to have to sneeze and I can't mute my mic. If I sneeze and my mic's not muted, I okay. So let's go and say hello to the chat while we have this poll up. We have a Buddy Hepburn. Good morning to you, buddy. I hope you are doing well. We have Snortopoopas Cuber. I say a happy Monday to you. Snortopoopas says curiosity got the better of me today, so I watched the first episode of The Pretenders. Now I know how it began. Very good. And we have Curtis Selby morning. I have the day off today. I can I can vaguely listen. Wonderful. Thank you for listening today, Curtis. Um, let's see. We have good morning. We have Fallout Dave. Hey, hello to you. We have Penny. Hello, Penny. Hello. Jim Miller and Sincere Bot have joined us over on Twitch. And we have some hellos. We have Sashi. Good evening to you, Sashi. I hope your Monday was good today. I'm so glad to see you today. Connie Cleary, hello to you. Hello, hello. Oh, the membership, it was very, very impromptu. Um, it was, okay, I got him launched. Let's go ahead and do this. And so I did. um, I thought it would be so difficult making emojis, and I was all stressed out. I thought you had to have a special program and all this crap. You don't. You just need to make them square. Make them square, and or like you can do a circle, but make it like a 1-to-1 ratio, and don't make them bigger than 1 megabyte, and don't make the size smaller than 41 by 41 pixels. That was it. Oh my gosh. So but yep, I got it done. And we have Sci-Fi. Good morning to you, Sci-Fi. We have Miss Martin Uses. Good morning. I hope you are doing well today. And Fallout Dave likes all of the potato options. I do too. I just like potatoes. Potato. Yes, potatoes. We have a Rachel Percy Art. All of the above. Exactly. I do agree with you on that. I just like potatoes. And thank you, Fallout Dave, so much for becoming a member. I wish um I wish we could see what membership it was. I'm gonna let me look here. I know there's a way to do it. I just have to. This will just have to be part of my uh thing now. Um, we have a Fallout Dave. I wish it gave the date that you joined. Um, because it just says 0 days. You know. Excuse me. There were people that were gifted memberships. Um, so so thank you for becoming a blockhead, Mr. Dave. So, uh, yes, and Sci-Fi Mombi has. I'm not going to put it up on the uh, chat because you can't see it. It just has words, but it has Well, yes, I will put it up because then you'll see them on YouTube. Sorry. It has, hopefully you will. Let's see if it works that way. Um, she has block, it doesn't. Block party, Donut Mark, follow, morning, block party, yes. So those, I wish they would show them, but they don't. I hate that when it doesn't do that. We have hellos, hellos. And you love the potatoes in the poll. Yes, yes. Oh, I was looking at, okay. Penny always uses emojis when they're saying people's names. And I'm trying to figure out who is that? I love it. Rachel Percy, art, what is it? Rachel Percy, artist? Rachel Percy, art. Yes. I love it. I love those emojis that you use for that. And yes, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't subs up. I am now up to 600 subs. And for now, it seems to have held. So I will be probably sometime in April having a 500, 600, and monetization celebration all in one fell swoop. When the Potato Head's daughter announced she was married, Dan Rather, when she married Dan Rather, they were shocked because he was just a commentator. Har, har, har. A popular new accompaniment for rice here is South Asian minced meat and potatoes. Thank you, thank you. I think now that I got one more member, I can add another emoji. So let me see if I can find them here real quick. Because I'll have you guys help me figure out which emoji to do. Okay. Let me remove this for a second. That's my full size. Okay, I just make my emojis off of my publisher, which I do everything with. Um, so um, and Sashi also updated the Discord for anime recommendations. Still not finished. I have more than 40 years of anime experience. Yay! Oh, Mrs. Deadman, I just remembered, is there a reason to have a live stream be at least 1 hour long? I don't know. And Deadman says, morning, Mrs. Love you. Have a great stream. A busy morning. Oh, you know what? There was something I was going to try to do that um uh I was on a stream and they did this and I need to try to remember to do it because at the end of the stream they um acknowledged everybody on their stream. And I thought that was really, really cool. So I'm going to try to do that. um, obviously, not writing them down. So hopefully I won't miss anybody. Um, but I thought that it was just such a cool idea. Um, so I'm gonna try to do that. Um, so when someone well, hopefully I will not have forgotten anybody. Um, let's see. Let's okay. Okay, we have let's see, here we are. Let's see, fried fish says uh fried fish. Snorter Pooper said fried fish and chips by S. Gamgee. Sci-fi, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Oh, that's from a song, isn't it? Oh gosh, what is that song? Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Excuse me, so sorry. I'm looking to see we have Snort Poopus's funny joke. Here we are. I think we're back to where we're supposed to be. We have a B from O, and he says hello and good morning, Mrs. Hello to you, B from O. We have hellos. Oh, the 1 hour thing. I don't know. I think they say there are things like that. I'm not 100% sure about the algorithms and how it helps everything there. Oh, Sam Wise said it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, yeah, that quote. Gotcha. Okay. So here are my loyalty badges. You can go. I think they show you in the thing, but I have. I like the sun. I did the sun because it's happy and positive, and then I love rainbows. I've always loved rainbows, so I kind of did the colors of the rainbow as the background for each month. So this is a new member. Let's see. This is a new member. This is for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, and then the rainbow is for 48 months. So I am planning on apparently doing this for at least 4 years. So we will see. And these are the first four um, emojis that I did. Oh, Fallout Dave, no, ask questions. I don't necessarily have the answers to them, but I will answer the best I can. Yes, here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes. So these are the ones I have. Good morning. Uh, damn it, Mark. Follow the instructions. We all know that whenever I do a build and a block party. Now I have um, three here that I can add. So I think I can add one now because I've got another member. So I can either add the diamond painting unicorn, the a good afternoon, or a good evening. So you guys type in the chat um, which one do you think I should do? So those are the three that I can add. I can add one more. So um, so see if any of you have any opinions. Okie doke. Let me get my cursor where it needs to go. Yes, the unicorn for Snortopoopus. Okay, we have one vote for the unicorn. One vote for the unicorn. And that is actually, um, let's just see this. It's actually a diamond painting that I did for Dadman. So we have the unicorn, we had good afternoon, and we have good evening. So those are what we have. Okie dokie. So let's get on with our stream here because we can be here forever. Just talking about this. Thank you for all 13 people that are watching. And let's see how many likes we have because, I forget to hit that like button. So thank you for the 16 that have hit the like. Thank you for the 16 people that have voted. Fried potatoes are in the lead with mashed second. Baked and boiled are in third. Very, very cool. It's so cool to see that join button. And I'm at 600 members. What do I already have? I'm sorry, I have been slacking lately. Let me find him again. Whoops. See all my stuff here. Here we go. The emojis that we have are good morning. Me with a good morning, Dadman with damn it, Mark. Me in my Lego form saying follow the instructions, and then a Lego head that says block party. And so we have a unicorn, my emoji saying my avatar saying good afternoon or good evening. And Soda Poopa says no unicorns. Well, vote for something else. Oh, I think unicorn's going to be it. We've got 3 unicorns. Soda Poopas. And Max Redstone says moo. Hello, Max. So anyway, those are the emojis that I have left to. Let me minimize that. And that is our poll. And B from O says, since you have a good morning, I vote for good afternoon. And okay, so we have one. Well, vote, Snortopoopas. Vote for one of them. So we have 1 vote for good afternoon, 3 votes for unicorn. Okie dokie. Today is also National She's Funny That Way Day. National She's Funny That Way Day is a special occasion that celebrates women's achievements and challenges in the comedy world. This day recognizes the unique perspectives and humor that women bring to the stage. It celebrates their contributions to a male dominated industry and appreciates the laughter and joy that female comedians bring into our lives, breaking down barriers and promoting diversity. So, National She's Funny That Way Day. And that's what our memes are going to be about today. Um, uh, Quotes from female comedians. But here is our little inspiration today. This isn't necessarily from a comedian. um, so, excuse me for my stuffy nose. Oh, let's see. Follow Dave says, you know now how I wanted to get my wife a controller so she could play Fortnite on Xbox. I got it here yesterday, and it's not for Xbox. That's so. Um, oh, the damn it, Mark. We already have Snortopoopas. That one's already done. The 3 we have are the unicorn, the good afternoon, or the good evening. Those are the 3 that I can add. I already have. If you become a member, you automatically get damn it, Mark. Yes, friendships must be built on a solid foundation of alcohol, sarcasm, inappropriateness, and shenanigans. Yes, especially shenanigans. Excuse me. So, we have, I love that. I love that. So, I just think that's a huge. And since today is Monday, we are. Oh, wait, I forgot. Tonight at 8 o'clock, um, we are watching a Batman the animated series. Excuse me, I got a question about my vacation, so let me send this. Um, when are we? We're leaving. We're leaving on Wednesday. We are leaving. So yes, tonight at 8 p.m. Batman the animated series, and now it is time for something meaningful. No, it does not. He did not vote for the unicorn by default. Darn it, Mark. I wish I wish they showed them, but they don't show them on my StreamYard. So when I put them up, you don't see them. It's so frustrating. I'm going on a hunt for Bigfoot. Yes, I am. Fallout Day says, LOL, change coffee, alcohol to coffee for me. I'm not supposed to drink either with my meds, but coffee is life. Yeah, gotcha. So here we are. It is time to do something meaningful, our memes for today. Um, and they are for the national, um, what is it? Oh crap, I've lost it. Oh goodness gracious. It is national, doo, 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 national She's Funny That Way. So our memes today are from National She's Funny That Way. And we have memes, quotes from female comedians. Now, I'm going to tell you, it was hard to find a lot of uh, funny quotes from memes from female comedians, but we did find some. So here we go. Here's our first meme for today from Lucille Ball. The secret of staying young is to live honestly, eat slowly, and lie about your age. Yeah, that's a way. No, no, I have not tried Social Stream Ninja for chat. I don't even know what that is. Um, yes, if I find the big guy, Bigfoot, don't take pictures with a potato. No, no, I don't think he would like that. Excuse me, my nose is getting all congestiony. It's doing that this morning. Let me let me cover myself with a blanket, and maybe that will help. I have this lovely. It's a perfect lap size little furry blanket. It works wonderful. I'll write that down and look into it. Um, got these little. I'm trying to. What was it called again? Social Stream Ninja. Excuse me. Let's see. Does flames on the side of my face count as a quote? No. Oh, Tommy recommended it, and I've tried it. As far as I can tell, it does emojis fine and does combine chat from multiple platforms. I just need viewers. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for that link. I'll just put that. I don't know where to put. But hopefully I won't miss it. We'll put it. Okay. So Lucy, I love Lucille Ball. We have Joan Rivers. My mother-in-law hated me in life. She was a whiner. Yes, a whiner. Joan, you're standing on my windpipe. It was all about her. Oh, oh, I love Joan Rivers too. I really do. Lily Tomlin. I always wanted to be somebody, but now I realize I should have been more specific. Oh, oh my gosh, that's too funny. Another one from Joan Rivers. You don't know what it's like to get older. Do you know what it's like to go in the morning to take off your facial mask and realize you're not wearing one? Oh, I don't know. I don't even know who that is, so I might have. I might have. I hope I didn't, but I might have. I don't know who it is. Go to bed in your fireplace. You'll sleep like a log. I don't have health insurance, so when I get sick, I make chicken soup with low grade poultry and hope the antibiotics seep out. I want my children to have everything I couldn't afford, and then I want to move in with them. Oh my gosh, I think that's so funny. I love being married. It's so great to find one special person you want to annoy for the rest of your life. From Rita Rutner. And honey, thanks, Lucille Ball. She's the one who gave Gene Roddenberry his break for Star Trek. Yes, she did. She was not. She kind of started. She didn't kind of. She started off as a dramatic um, actress, and then went into comedy. An amazing businesswoman. Um, so yes, Lucille Ball. Many people only know her as Lucy. Lucy, I'm home. Admiral Desilu. Yes. Well, Max, if I did use a joke, I didn't use one that was like that. So let's go to our next meme. This she is an up and coming from Stephanie in a yearbook quote. I want to thank Google, Wikipedia, and to whoever invented copy and paste. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Stephanie. That is fantastic. I don't exercise. If God had wanted me to bend over, he would have put diamonds on the floor. Accept who you are, unless you're a serial killer or Dexter. Dexter accepts who he is. Mother Teresa didn't walk around complaining about her thighs. She had shit to do. Oh, I keep losing where my mouse is. There it is. If someone asks you why you're crying, you can just say, because of how wrong you are. It's because of just, yes, I did say it right. Oh, Facebook just sounds like a drag. In my day, seeing pictures of people's vacations was considered a punishment. Betty White, that's another. Oh, I love Betty White too. So those are our memes for today. Um, I hope you enjoyed them. And like I say, I'm kind of changing the way I do my Discord, I'm going to take out a lot of the memes that I've put in. Yes, R.I.P. Betty White. She will be missed. She is missed. I'm changing how I do my Discord. I'm going to take a lot of the meme stuff out, and so I have room to put stuff that's more interactive, like the adding anime recommendations and things that are more like that. And I'm going to try to see if I can clip this and um, and just post it, as a clip. We'll see. As a video. I'm gonna try. I'm trying some different stuff. Confidence is 10% hard work and 90% delusion. Just thinking foolishly that you will be able to do what you want to do. Um, yes, that is to me that is true. You just barrel through, and yep. And those are our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. And thank you all 17 people that are watching. We have 13 of those people on YouTube. So really, really appreciate that. And our poll, we have 17 votes, fried potatoes, then mashed, and tied, baked, and boiled for third. So those are our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Boo boo. Now what time is it? It's a birthday time. Birthdays. It's birthdays. Today it's birthdays. And whose birthday is it today? 1 second. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, and I figured you didn't want to have to listen to that with the mic right near my face. So, Ewan McGregor, a Scottish actor, he's gotten a Golden Globe and a Primetime Emmy Award. He was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire in 2013 for his service to dramas and charities. Let's see what some of the stuff he has been in. He began his career as leading role in the British series Lipstick on Your Collar. He was in the film Trainspotting and also Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars prequel trilogy. He has been in Moulin Rouge, Black Hawk Down, Big Fish, Angels and Demons, and also the thriller Ghost Rider and Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. There's just so many films he's been in. He voiced Lemire in Beauty and the Beast, the 2017 version. He played the title role in Christopher Robin, and he was also in Doctor Sleep, Birds of Prey, and he reprised his role Kenobi in the 2022 miniseries Obi-Wan Kenobi, where he won a Primetime Emmy Award. Oh, wait, he won a Primetime Emmy Award for his outstanding lead performance as lead actor in the miniseries Halston. He's also in theater, Guys and Dolls, and Othello. He is an ambassador for UNICEF UK since 2004. You know, son, you're no son of mine. Mister, you're no Star Wars fan to me. And yes, he has the high ground. earlier Sashi posted a food and I forgot to type it, look it up. Let me see if I can find it. It was minced minced potato. What was it? Oh, it looked good. Sounded good actually. I can't say it looked good. I didn't see it. I'm trying to see if we can find it because I forgot to look it up. Asian minced meat and potatoes. Oh, from my favorite website. This is from Nyonya Cooking. Oh my gosh, that looks really good. So let me this over here so you can see it. I forgot to do this earlier. My apologies. So that is the food. Let's it's a stir fry mincemeat dish. The soft potatoes and garlicky gravy is a like a big hold to this creator's soul. They say children and adults will like this popular Chinese hawker dish with steaming rice. So let's put it everywhere we need to put it. Let me stick it over here in Discord in the memorable foods. Let's see, where is it? There it is. This looks really good. And we'll post it over here in StreamYard so people can see it. Um, mm, yes, yes, Southeast Asian minced meat and potatoes. Rachel says, that looks good. It's sort of food, yum, 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 yum. And I put in the link. I'm going to put that back up there so people can know what they're looking at. Let me go ahead and put this in one other spot. And here we go. So this takes potatoes, garlic cloves, oyster sauce, sesame oil, soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, white pepper, minced pork, oil, dark soy sauce, water, cornstarch, water, salt, and one scallion. You cut the potatoes into 4 wedges. You slice each wedge into thicknesses of about 3 to 4 millimeters. The thicker they are, the longer they take to cook. You soak them in a bowl of water. You add the garlic, oyster sauce, soy sauce, sesame oil, wine, white pepper into the minced meat. You mix it well and you set it aside. You heat the pan. You saute the minced garlic until it's golden brown. You add the meat and loosen it too. You don't want big old clumps. When there are no more clumps, you drain the water from the potatoes, add them to the meat mixture. You add the dark soy sauce and enough water to cover the potatoes. You stir well and allow it to simmer for 6 to 8 minutes on low heat. You stir it occasionally to make sure there's enough water to continue simmering to prevent the potatoes from burning. You test the firmness of the potatoes, and when they break easily into half, they're cooked. And you just keep simmering it until they're cooked. Then you make a cornstarch slurry. You add it to the wok. Then you simmer it on low until the gravy thickens and looks glossy, and then you season it to taste. Oh my gosh. Okay, we will be trying that meal. Oh my goodness. That looks delicious. Oh my gosh. And how simple. I love wok cooking. Oh, I got to go over to find the person to do that. If you do Fortnite, there are Twitch drops on for Mortal Kombat wraps. A half an hour to earn all three. You have until midnight. Um, I need to find a link to do that. So I can never remember how to. So I'm trying to find a streamer to do that with. Um, the one thing you have to make sure you do when you do the drops is make sure you have your volume on because if you don't, they don't count. Thank you, Jess, for that. I just put on a behind the scenes kind of thing. And so, welcome to the stream. Dave, basically, you have to make sure your Epic account is linked to Twitch. Go over to Twitch, find a um, streamer that uh, it has their drops enabled. So if you watch them, you'll get stuff, and then it'll be over in your Fortnite game. I have to be told how to do it every time. I think I've got it done correctly. But anyway, there's this lovely food here. Thank you, Saucy, for that. And for so Ewan McGregor, 54 years old today. And then we have Johann Sebastian Bach, died at the age of 65. He a German composer, a musician of the late Baroque period. If it's not Baroque, don't fix it. He is known for his prolific output across a variety of instruments and forms, including the orchestral Brandenburg concertos, solo instrumental work such as the cello suites and sonatas, and partitas for solo violin. He's done keyboard work such as Goldberg Variations and the Well-Tempered Clavier. Organ works such as the Schubler chorales and the Toccata and Fugue in D minor. He's also done choral works. He's done just a very variety. St. Matthew's Passion and the Mass in B minor. Since the 19th century Bach revival, he has been widely regarded as one of the greatest composers in the history of Western music. I'm trying to get there we go. I'll be back. I'll be back. And no love for PDQ Bach. And who do we have next? We have Christopher Walken. We need more cowbell. He's an actor. He is 82 years old today. He has received an Academy Award, BAFTA Award, Screen Actor Guild Award, as well as nominations for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards and 2 Tony Awards. His films have grossed more than $1.6 billion in the United States alone. He's been supporting roles in the Anderson Tapes, Next Stop Greenwich Village, Roseland, and Annie Hall. Then he was also in the Deer Hunter, where he got Academy Award for he got an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. He also played in Catch Me If You Can. Other films that he has been in are The Dogs of War, Brainstorm, The Dead Zone, A View to a Kill, Biloxi Blues, Batman Returns, Pulp Fiction, Sleepy Hollow, Seven Psychopaths, Percy, Dune Part 2, and he provided the voice for the animated film Ants and The Jungle Book. 82 years old. He's also been in television, Who Am I This Time? And Sarah Plain and Tall. I love that movie, Sarah Plain and Tall. Here it goes, right here. He guest hosted Saturday Night Live 7 times. His role in the show includes record producer Bruce Dickinson in the More Cowboy sketch. That one is hilarious. He's also been on the stage with Shakespeare and played in James Joyce's The Dead and other movies. So, Christopher Walken, 82 years old. And Jess also says there's even a Minecraft Twitch drop with something to tie into the new live action movie. And Snortopoopus Buddy says to Snortopoopus, we have a bunch of PDQ box CDs too. And Christopher Walken was in Mouse Hunt 2. We have Angus Young, an Australian musician best known as the co-founder, lead guitarist, songwriter, and the only continuous member of the hard rock band AC/DC. He is known for his energetic performances, his schoolboy uniform stage outfits, and his own version of Chuck Berry's Duck Walk. He was ranked 38th in the 2023 edition of Rolling Stone's 250 Greatest Guitarists of All Time. In 2003, Young and the other members of AC/DC were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Angus Young, 70 years old. He's not young anymore, 70 years old today. We have Rene Descartes, I guess you don't put the S on the end, French philosopher, scientist, mathematician, widely considered a seminal figure in the emergence of modern philosophy and science. And there's a lot of stuff about him. He is often been called a father of modern philosophy and is largely seen as responsible for the increased attention given to epistemology in the 17th century. So, Rene Descartes passed away at 53 years old. And Rachel says Angus, let's go back to him. Angus should have been ranked higher in that list. And this is in reference to Rene Descartes. Descartes, what is it? Descartes. I want to make it Spanish or Italian. Descartes, but it's not. It's Descartes. I stink, therefore I am. Our next person is Rhea Perlman. Rhea Perlman is 77 years old today. She's an American actress. She is known for playing head waitress Carla Tortelli in the sitcom Cheers. Over the course of 11 seasons, she was nominated for 10 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Supporting Actress, winning 4 of them. She was nominated for a record 6 Golden Globe Awards for Best Supporting Actress in a Television Series. She has also appeared in films including Canadian Bacon, Matilda, The Sessions, Palms, and Barbie. Jack Johnson was a boxer. He was nicknamed the Galveston Giant. He was an American boxer who, at the height of the Jim Crow era, became the first black world heavyweight boxing champion. His 1910 fight against James G. Jeffries was dubbed the fight of the century. He defeated Jeffries, who was white, triggering dozens of race riots across the U.S., according to filmmaker Ken Burns. For more than 13 years, Jack Johnson was the most famous and the most notorious African American on earth. That's such a shame. He won on talent, and people are, ugh. He is widely regarded as one of the most influential boxers in history. Transitioning boxing, he became part of the culture and history of racism in America, in the United States. Yes, uh, sad, sad. That is just so sad, and that's one thing we do not tolerate here, which you know. Um, he opened a successful and luxurious Black and Tan, which means desegregated restaurant and nightclub, which in part was run by his wife, who was a white woman. Major newspapers of the time soon claimed that Johnson was attacked by the government only after he became famous, um, because he married a white woman. So this was it's just ridiculous. You can't let people, even back, mm, yes. But anyway, the first heavyweight boxing champion who overcome racism, um, and just all this horrible stuff. He had 94 fights. He won 68 of them, half of them by knockouts. So Jack Johnson. Let's see. We have Q Hannah Balking Gaming. Hello to you. I hope you are doing well today. Good morning. Good morning. It does make my blood boil. It just, we cannot deny, um, what we were, but we can change. We can change. You have to watch it. The volume has to be at least 20%, so you cannot put it on mute and watch it. But yes, and I always have to figure out if I'm actually watching it or not. I get so confused. There's supposed to be a way that you can check it, but I don't know. I get confused. So I'm hoping I'm watching someone and actually getting it. There's a way you're supposed to be able to figure it out, but I can never. You're talking to the wrong person. A lot of times, I click. Let's find one here. Okay, they say they're. I'll watch them. Say that they're active. So we'll see. Let's try that one. Okay. So, we have Joseph Haydn, an Australian composer of the classical period. A lot of composers today who's instrumental in the development of chamber music, such as the string quartet and the piano trio. His contributions to musical form have led to him being called the father of the symphony and father of the string quartet. And I don't know, how old is he? 60, 77 years old when he passed away. He died at the age of 77. Look at that. I figured it out. So Joseph Haydn, 77 years old, father of the symphony. And we have Shirley Jones. Let's see what we have. Whoops, hide that. So Shirley Jones' birthday is today. Thank you, 19 people that are watching. Wow. We have 15 people on YouTube. We have 19 votes in our poll. Thank you so much for that. 18 likes. We have oh wait, what happened here? We have Hannah Balking over on the Twitch side. Thank you for being over there watching on the Twitch side. And it is Shirley Jones' birthday, 91 years old today. Wow. Actress and singer in her six decades in show business. She has starred as wholesome characters in a number of musical films such as Oklahoma, sorry, Oklahoma, Carousel, the Music Man. She won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing a vengeful prostitute in Elmer Gantry. She played the lead role of Shirley Partridge, the widowed mother of five children, in the musical situation comedy The Partridge Family, which co-starred her real-life stepson David Cassidy, who was a son of Jack Cassidy. So Shirley Jones. Yes, Shirley. I thought she was dead, Curtis. Yes, you have to sing it when you mention Oklahoma. And Follow Dave says, I'm also backing up my cloud drive to the new 20 terabyte content drive for storing video content for YouTube and you're having ramen noodles for breakfast. Ramen noodles are good any time. And Jess, I can never figure out how to do it. I get so confused. I know my Epic is linked to it, but this is for that Twitch thing. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out after the show. So Shirley Jones, 91 years old today. We have Richard Chamberlain. Richard Chamberlain passed away last year at the age of 90. He became a teen idol in the title role of the television show Dr. Kildare. He subsequently earned the title King of the Miniseries for his work in several TV miniseries such as Centennial, Shogun, and The Thornbirds. He also performed classical stage roles and worked in musical theater. He played Aramis in the film trilogy The Three Musketeers, The Four Musketeers, and The Return of the Musketeers. He portrayed Alan Quatermain in both King Solomon's Mines and Lost City of Gold, and was the first to play Jason Bourne in the 1988 television film The Bourne Identity. Richard Chamberlain, 90 years old when he passed away this year. I'm sorry, this year. I'm making it 2026 already. Yeah, this year. Oh, he just passed away like 2 days ago. Oh my goodness. Um, Goodness gracious, he just passed away 2 days ago. Oh my. Yes, that's you know what. Yeah, don't go. I just couldn't fathom it being this year. That's crazy. Yes, I don't want to. Yes, don't make it 2026 already. Just 2 days ago. Wow. He almost made it to 91. I feel so sad when it's like the day or like this, and it's like, oh man, they almost were 91 years old. I want to say that they're 91. Yes, he was in the original Shogun series. and he was great in the original Shogun. We have Herb Albert. Herb Albert is 90 years old today. An American trumpeter, pianist, songwriter, record producer, arranger, conductor, painter, sculptor, and theater producer. Wow. He led the band Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass, sometimes called Herb Albert and the TJB, in the 60s. He also co-founded A&M Records with Jerry Moss. He has recorded 28 albums and has appeared on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart 5 times, of which um, he has appeared on the Billboard 20. Oh, he has recorded 28 albums that have appeared on the U.S. Billboard chart. Just read it. Um, 5 of which reached number one. He's gotten 14 platinum albums, 15 gold. He's the only musician to have reached number one in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 as both a vocalist and an instrumentalist. He has sold an estimated 72 million records worldwide. He's gotten a Tony Award, 8 Grammy Awards, as well as the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006, and he was awarded the National Medal of Arts in 2012 by Barack Obama. Herb Albert, 90 years old today. Excuse me. We have Gordie Howe, a Canadian professional ice hockey player. He played 26 seasons in the National Hockey League and 6 seasons in the World Hockey Association. His first 25 seasons were spent with the Detroit Red Wings. He was nicknamed Mr. Hockey, is often considered the most complete player ever to play the game and one of the greatest of all time. At his retirement, he's 801 goals, 1,049 assists, and 1,850 total points were an all NHL records that stood until they were broken by Wayne Gretzky. He was a 23-time NHL All-Star. He shares the NHL record for seasons played with Chris Chelios, and his all-time NHL games played record of 1,767 were surpassed in 2021 by Patrick Marleau. In 2017, he was named one of the 100 greatest NHL players. And he passed away at the age of 88. Yes, yes. I was in the movie theater when they were promoting that. She died right before her 100th birthday, and they did have a phantom event planned, and then it had quickly to be turned into a memorial. Yes. We have Katie Makuchi. Um, I I was introduced to her actually in TikTok. Um, I probably had seen her in other things, but it didn't connect who she was. Um, she's an actress, comedian, and musician who is half of the musical comedy duo Garfunkel and Oates with Ricky Lindholm. She's been in the show Scrubs, Till Death, Raising Hope, The Big Bang Theory. I do remember her now from The Big Bang Theory. She was also in Steven Universe, um, Milo Murphy's Law, Hamster and Gretel. Those are voice work that she did. Nature's Call, the Lego Man movie, and she also played Velma in the Scooby Doo since 2015. She was in the voice in DuckTales and other things. I saw her. She goes around in New York, um, and she's an artist also. And she finds it like a bad abandoned garbage. Someone left a refrigerator on the out on the sidewalk, and she does artwork on it, a really cute artwork. Um, so that's how I really, really remember her. I don't really remember her in Big Bang Theory, but her artwork. She once she once said it's a my coochie in an interview once. That's how you remember it. But I do. I have my okay. It is working. If you go to a one that says drops, if you click on your avatar on the Twitch and look down, it will show you that it's working toward it. So Kate Maikuchi, I'm going to mute because I have to blow my nose again. I think she recently, let me see if it, yes, in 2023, she had lung cancer and had surgery. That was crazy. I was watching her on TikTok, um, and she's in a hospital room, and she says, "Hey, everybody, guess what? I have lung cancer. I'm having surgery." So I thought that was it. Just was like her outlook. It just was. I really like her. Kate Micucci, 45 years old today and a cancer survivor. We have Yoon Kyung Sang. I put him in because I like some of the shows he was in. He's obviously in Korea dramas and comedies. He's in Pinocchio, Six Flying Dragons, The Doctors, The Rebel, Oh, The Mysterious, which was really good. This one was good, and Clean with Passion for Now is good. That was a good one. He in Oh, The Mysterious, he plays like a con man, and he becomes a police. He takes over a police officer, um, which he had been murdered, and he got his ID and stuff. And very, very interesting. Clean with a Passion for Now um, is really good also. So Yoon Kyung Sang, 36 years old. No, yeah, 38 years old. I read that wrong. Sorry. Um, Today we have Maya Sakamoto, a Japanese actress. She made her debut as a voice actress, as the voice of Shifuru in the anime Little Twins. She also did voices in the Vision of Escaflow, Code Guess. I put her in it right after Tokyo Ghoul, Nightwalker, The Midnight Detective, um, Oron High School Host Club, Birdie the Mighty, Black Butler, The Seven Deadly Sins, Ghost Shell Arise, Season 3 of Sword Art Online, and RE0, Starting Life in Another World. She also did the Japanese dubbed version of of Padme Amidala in the Star Wars films. She did also dub the voice for Natalie Portman in numerous films. She also was in Persona 3 video games, Final Fantasy 7, Hack, Dead or Alive, Final Fantasy 13, Tekken, and God Eater. She also was a singer. So Maya Sakamoto, 45 years old today. Ooh, Penny, I'm jealous. Penny dropped into, she got Starbucks, and then Starbucks I can give or take, but Dunkin' Donuts, oh my gosh. Mm, yes, that does sound yummy. So Maya Sakamoto. We have Anadi Gopal Joshi. She was the first Indian female doctor of Western medicine. She was the first woman from the erstwhile Bombay Presidency of British India to study and graduate with a 2-year degree in Western medicine in the United States. So she was, let's see, what is her legacy? She, oh, these are things that people did. That's not what I want. Um, she, what else? There was something. She, I wish I could find it now. I can't find it. Uh, so here it is. She really was an advocate for the need for female doctors in India, emphasizing that Hindi women rather than men could be better to serve as physicians to Hindu women. So she really, really advocated for female doctors in India. Anadi Gopal Joshi passed away at the age of 21. What an impact she had in those 21 years. And thank you, thank you, thank you, JPRPH1. So glad you are here today. Are that. Thank you for that donation. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Oh, look, they actually put it on YouTube. I was trying to see if it would do that. We have Josh Salviano, an American lawyer who is a former child actor. He played Kevin Arnold's best friend in The Wonder Years. That's the only reason I put him in. He's 48 years old, is that he was a child actor, and then he went, oh, well, wait, I guess I'll be a lawyer now. So, Josh Saviano, Liz Claiborne. Liz Claiborne is an American fashion designer and businesswoman. She successfully built stylish yet affordable apparel for career women featuring colorfully tailored separates that could be mixed and matched. She co founded Liz Claiborne Inc., which in 1986 became the first company founded by a woman to make the Fortune 500 list. She was the first woman to become a chair and CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Liz Claiborne passed away at the age of 78 years old. We have Lawrence Bragg, an Australian born British physician who shared the 1915 Nobel Prize in Physics with his father, William Henry Bragg, for their services in the analysis of crystal structure by means of X rays, an important step in the development of X ray crystallography. As of 2024, he is the youngest ever Nobel laureate in physics or in any science category, having received the award at the age of 25. Bragg was the director of the Cavendish Laboratory, Cambridge when the discovery of the structure of DNA was reported by James D. Watson and Francis Crick in February 1953. So Lawrence Bragg passed away at the age of 81. And hello, JPRH1. Thank you for your lurking. Thank you. I'm not using the camera. That's good. So, okie dokie. Thank you for your lurking and sipping your coffee. And I'm sorry you didn't sleep well last night. I hope you get some rest this morning. We have Adrian Holmes, a Welsh-born actor. He is known for his work on the Bravo television series 912, and which he won a Canadian Screen Award. Oh, he is also known for playing the role of Uncle Phil in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't understand why they don't have a picture of him, but they don't. The reboot Bel-Air, and he also played Robert April in Star Trek Strange New Worlds. And we have a Fluff Chick Productions. Hello, hello. We have Charles Guggenheim, an American documentary filmmaker, producer, and screenwriter, was the most honored documentary filmmaker in the Academy history, winning 4 Oscars from 12 nominations. And these are the documentaries that he did. Did quite a few of them. And let's see, the ones that won were A Time for Justice, The Johnson Flood, Robert Kennedy Remembered, and 9 from Little Rock. So, ours Guggenheim, 78 years old when he passed away. Sashi says, I have sold Liz Claiborne eyewear before. There we go. They don't make it though. Safilo does. Most fashion labels don't make their eyewear. And I'm going to tell you something. I just don't want to spend that extra money. I have to spend over $300 for my lenses. So I joke and say I buy the birth control lenses. I'll either buy just the black lenses or something. I mean, they have to cost less than $30 for me to get them. And usually I find them. Are they the most attractive? No, but I don't care. I just can't, spend $100+ on lenses. I'm, I just, I'm cheap. I'm cheap, not vain. Let's see, who do we have next? We have Craig McCracken. He is a cartoonist, animator. He is known for creating Cartoon Network's The Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I might, do I have that on my list? I need to write that one down. That one would be fun to watch on Saturday morning. I actually found at a Goodwill a bowling ball that is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It's blue. It's blue is one of the characters in there, but it's cool. And yeah, he's sitting over here in front of my Legos. He is regarded as one of the most. Oh, he also did Wander Over Yonder and Cosmic Kid Cosmic. I don't know those two, but I do know Powerpuff Girls and Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. He is regarded as one of the most successful creators of episodic comedy cartoons. So there we go. Chris McCracken, 54 years old today. Excuse me. We have Mary Boykin Chestnut. She's an American writer noted for a book published as her Civil War diary, which was a vivid picture of a society in the throes of its life and death struggle. Quote. She described the war from within her upper class circles of Southern slave owner society, but it also encompassed all classes in her book. Um, she was married to James Chestnut Jr., who was a lawyer, who served as a U.S. senator, and he was an officer in the Confederate States Army. She worked toward a final form of her book in 81 to 84 based on her extensive diary written during the war years. It was published in 1905, 19 years after her death. New versions were published after her papers were discovered in 1949 by the novelist Ben Ames William and in 1981 by historian C. Van Woodward, whose annotated edition of the diary, Mary Chestnut's Civil War, won the Pulitzer Prize for History in 1982. Literary critics have praised her diary, and they said it's one of the most important work by a Confederate author. And she passed away at the age of 63. Don't buy eyewear from Luxottica Group. Predatory business practices, almost like Bond villains. Oh my goodness! Like I said, I buy cheap frames. I do. I do. We have Jeff Young. He is a guitarist, best known for his times with the thrash metal band Megadeth. He appeared on the album So Far So Good, So What? In 1998, he co-wrote, produced, and played on the world fusion album Chameleon. In addition to his subsequent music projects, he served as a writer for guitar for the practicing musician. So Jeff Young, 63 years old today. We have Martins Dukers, a former Latvian skeleton racer, currently a coach. He has competed since 1998. A six-time world champion in men's skeleton, a double Olympic silver winner in 2010 and 2014, and an athlete and the athlete with the most World Cup titles with a total of 11. He won 8 consecutive titles from 2010 to 2017, plus another 3 consecutive titles from 2020 to 2022. And he is 41 years old today. So, what is a skeleton racer, you may ask? Let's open this up and we will look. A skeleton racer is a winter sliding sport in which a person rides a small sled known as a skeleton bobsled down a frozen track while laying face down and head first. The sport and the sled may have been named from the bony appearance of the sled. Unlike other sliding sports of bobsleigh, and luge, the race always involves single riders. Like bobsled, but unlike the luge, the race begins with a running start from the opening gate at the top of the course. The skeleton sled is thinner and heavier than the luge sled, and the skeleton gives the rider more precise control of the sled. Skeleton is the slowest of the three sliding sports. As skeleton's face down, head first riding position is less aerodynamic than luge's face up, feet first. So, during elite racing, the rider experiences accelerations up to 5G and reaches speeds over 81 miles per hour or 130 kilometers an hour. So that's what a skeleton is, guys. Yeah. I just Fall Dick says I buy cheap reading glasses because I'm always losing or destroying them. I suppose I need regular glasses, but the money, absolutely, absolutely. And skeleton is crazy. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be going. I don't care if I have a helmet, a face first, head first, going down this hill at 81 miles an hour. No, 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 thank you. But that is. I don't. Do they have any other pictures? Here's a picture of someone going down face first. This is Lizzie Yarner. Um, there. So crazy, crazy. No, thank you. I think that's it. That's probably the only picture. So, nope, where is he? Where is it? Oh, I got to go backwards. There we go. Martin's Dukers. Crazy. And this is our final birthday for today, John Lafarge. He's an American artist. His career spanned illustrations, murals, interior design, painting, and popular books on his Asian travels and other art-related topics. If you want to use a McDonald tray, you are more than welcome to, Sashi. People have done more crazy going down a hill of ice. It's not a poop. It's have a wonderful rest and a good nap. Um, I hope that you get refreshed. Let's see what has he done. He has made stained glass windows mainly for churches on the American East Coast. Uh, let's see. He continued for 30 years designing stained glass. He was a specialist in color and as a technical innovator, holding a patent granted in 1880 for superimposing panes of glass. That patent would be key in his dispute with contemporary and rival Louis Comfort Tiffany. And he died at the age of 75 years old. In 1904, he was one of the first 7 artists chosen for membership in the American Academy of Arts and Letters. I was hoping they would show. Oh, here's some of his stained glass. This is what I wanted to show. He's done a lot of work. There's a lot of his stained glass work, but we'll look at some of the pictures. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely gorgeous. And you can see there's the attribution uh, down here of who did the photo. Um, so Peacocks and Peonies, 1 and 2. And this was called Angels of Help. Figure of Wisdom. Angel of the at the Tomb. Dawn Harvard window at Harvard Chapel. Oh, and there's his wife. So there we go. We have some of the stained glass work that he did, and that's are the photos that we have. So cool. Um, so um, those are our birthdays for today. Happy birthday to you all! And if your birthday is today, the last day of March, happy birthday to you. I hope you have a good one. So it is puzzle time now. Da, 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 da. It's puzzle time. It's puzzle time. It is puzzle time. There, I have my own theme song. There we go. So let's. Oh, I need a drink of water. So let's come over here. My puzzle is Duotrigordle from Duotrigordle.com. So if you guys would like to go over, they have other puzzles and solve them. go check it out. The link is in my chat. It's in my description, along with where I get my celebrations and birthdays. So let's see, what is the first word we should use today? I cannot remember what this means. I think it means melancholy, but we will use it. And we have an E, but it is not at the end. I will get my drops and stuff from Twitch by the time this show's over. Almost. Whoops, not do that. I'm already halfway there. So let's see if we can figure out what this word is. It is so fascinating looking at all the analytics of this show, this of YouTube. There's so much stuff. It's crazy, crazy. But slowly learning it. So today we have an E, um, but it's not at the end, and it's National Crayon Day on March 31st. Children and adults alike pick up their favorite colors for National Crayon Day. Opening a box of crayons opens a world of imagination and hours of fun. Wax and chalk-based crayons have been used by artists around the world for centuries. Edwin Biney created the brightly colored crayons we are familiar with today. He was part owner of Biney and Smith, a company that produced products such as paint, pigments, and slate pencils for school. In 1903, he created the Crayola division and produced colored wax crayons for children for the first time. In 1904, they presented their Ondaseptic chalk at the Columbia Exposition in St. Louis, winning a gold medal. The chalk was designed to be dustless, as many teachers request, and was an immediate success. So, how can you celebrate um, a National Crayon Day? Well, you can pull out your crayons and color away. On the website National Day Calendar, they have actually um, given you 3 color pages that you can color. Let's look and see what this one looks like. Ah, this color page. Here's a color page, one that they've done. It's a little involved. So here we go. Here's a picture of it. There's one that you can color for National Day Calendar. That's from National Color Day. So I will post that picture in the chat. You guys want to celebrate. And there is a picture of that page. Oops. Oh crap, did I accidentally delete the puzzle? I did. So we've got to go get the puzzle again. So let's open a new window. Let's remove this off first because I don't know I don't know what the screens are going to do, dudes. I didn't mean to close that, but I did. But it's okay because we'll just go right back to it here. And put it back over. Well, let's see. Let's put this whole screen over here. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So we have yeast. Oh, what a good word. What a good word. There we have it. Let's see. And that also does the S, which I think is a word. So we have a T at the end, an E and an A. S is used in a lot of words. You think like I do, Fallout Dave. Let's get all the vowels used, um, and that uses the sometimes Y. It used the A that wasn't used. Plus, it uses S, which is a very common vowel, common consonant that's used in a lot of words. So what could this be? It ends in a T, and there's an E and an A, but the E is not in the second, and the A is not in the third. How about pleat? Pleat. Okay, it's not pleat, and the E is not in the second or third. The A is not in the third or fourth. It's got to have an A in it. It has to have. I thought event too, but there's not an A. No, can't be agent because the E cannot be there. So the A is either in the first or the second, and the E is either in the first or the fourth. Ah, ugh. I do not. Okay, we're going to get stuck on this word. Oh crap! What did I just do? Sorry, trying to work ahead here. Thank you for all that are watching. Let's check out. Maybe it could be cadet. We have 20 votes. Fried is in the lead, then mashed, baked, and boiled in that order. So we have cadet. CADE. It could be cadet. Is it cadet? It was cadet. Thank you, Fallout Dave. And then we have an A in the seconds, an E at the end, and there is a T and an L, and they can be anywhere. We could have latte or lave. Let's try latte. It is, whoops, let's try latte. It is not latte, but there is an L and a T. The L's not at the beginning, and the T is not in the second or the third for that matter. So the T has to be at the beginning. Because if you look here, even though they don't have this yellow, the T is not in either one of those spots. So the T has to be here. So it's TA something something E with the L in one of those spots. And let's see, today is Hug a Medievalist Day. Hug a Medievalist Day is all about showing appreciation for scholars who dive deep into the mysteries of the medieval world. These experts work hard to understand and share the history, literature, and culture of 1,000 years. So, Hug a Medievalist Day from Days of the Year. I'm going to modify my talking of these because my throat is starting to give out. Table. Oops. It was table. Then we have PLA, and that's all we have. Um, I have a couple word. I have a word. I have a couple words. So I'll let you guys see if you can figure it out. Today is also National Clams on a Half Shell Day. Today offers clam lovers a day to celebrate one of the world's most unique dishes. The best variety of hard-shell clams, also called quahogs, for serving on the half shell is the top neck. You'll find recipes using little neck clams and cherry stones as well. The top necks run about 2 inches across, and the meaty clam is enough for a bite-sized morsel of Atlantic saltwater goodness. Clams on the half shell can be raw, steamed, grilled, or even smoked. Excuse me. So, National Clams on a Half Shell Day from National Day Calendar. Plank. This is the word I was thinking. It's not plank. I was thinking plaza, plaza, and it was plaza. We have patty, P-A-T-T, and the Y, which it gives us. And then we've used quite a few letters, and then we have an O, a P, and an S. None of them are in their correct spot. The O and P are not at the beginning, and the S is not in the fifth. Today is a National Bunsen Burner Day. But what's it? Bunsen Honeycomb? What's the character on Muppets? Bunsen, Professor Bunsen, Honeycomb, Honey something. Remember the history of science and the inventor behind this tool is the reason for National Bunsen Burner Day. It's found in every high school laboratory. The Bunsen burner is I like saying laboratory instead of laboratory. The Bunsen burner is a staple of our scientific education as well as essential in professional laboratories too. We got all that, the facts, features, and fun activities to set your celebrations alight this National Bunsen Burner Day. Robert Bunsen, uh, let's see. Oh, Bunsen, Robert Bunsen, who I guess created the Bunsen burner, discovered the antidote to arsenic poisoning at the age of 22. But the invention he is best known for today is the Bunsen burner. um, he took a job at the University of Heidelberg, where he was promised a new laboratory for his work in teaching. But the designers intended to use gas throughout for lighting as well as laboratory burners. But gas burners were problematic due to the heat of the flame as well as their simplicity. So while the builders got to work on Bunsen's new lab, he also got to work designing a way to make gas burners more effective for laboratory use. He developed a gas burning apparatus that would give different types of flames depending on the airflow, using Isaac Newton's principle of light refraction to give four flames of different colors and intensities. He never patented the idea because he believed that science should be for the benefit of all and not the profit of one. So when he designed it, he published the description of them so that his colleagues could adopt the design. His design grew in popularity and is still used around the world today in schools and professional laboratories. How cool is that? So, National Bunsen Burner Day is today. And good night, Sashi. Thank you for being here. We will see you next time. So, what could this word be? Does anybody have an idea? S-E. How about spoof? Let's try spoof. It was spoof. Then we have a C and then an O in the middle, a K at the end. And that's all we have. A Q, W, G, H, J, X, V, and M are letters we can use along with the green ones. Today from daysoftheworld.com is Eiffel Tower Day. Ooh la la, oui, oui, monsieur. It's time to celebrate, or if we read it phonetically, oh la la, oui, oui, monsieur. Ooh la la, oui, oui, monsieur. It's time to celebrate the epic architectural wonder that lies on the skyline of the city of love. That's right. This day offers the perfect opportunity to pay heed to the beauty and magnificence that is represented by this enormous iron structure because it's Eiffel Tower Day. There was something that I thought was interesting that I did not know. I was looking to see if it had it in this. Um, some fun facts about the Eiffel Tower. Gustave Eiffel is notable for making the metalwork on the Statue of Liberty, gifted from France to the United States 4 years earlier. The Eiffel Tower contains 1,800 different metal parts. 25 million people have visited the Eiffel Tower. 250 million, and 7 million people head to the top each year. I was looking to see that they have names. Um, oh, here's some neat stuff about it. Uh, the Eiffel Tower was controversial, disliked it. They called it an eyesore, believing it didn't fit in the city's classic architecture. After the construction in 1889, people gradually embraced the tower's unique structure and it became a global icon. One of the strangest things people have done to celebrate the Eiffel Tower, in 2007, an American woman held a commitment ceremony to, quote, marry the Eiffel Tower. She even changed her last name to Eiffel. Okay. During the summer months, the Eiffel Tower actually expands slightly. Due to thermal expansion, the Eiffel Tower can grow about 6 inches taller during the summer. The metal expands in the heat and contracts when it's cool, showing the structure's impressive flexibility. Um, the Eiffel Tower has influenced modern architecture. Structures like the Tokyo Tower and the Blackpool Tower were directly inspired by Gustave Eiffel's design. People outside of Paris celebrate Eiffel Tower Day in Tokyo. They visit Tokyo Tower. Some New Yorkers head to Little Paris cafes, enjoying French pastries to feel a bit closer to Paris. And there are 20,000 light bulbs used on the Eiffel Tower every evening. It sparkles with thousands of light bulbs every night to mark the top of each hour. It started as a millennium celebration in 2000 and became so popular it stayed. It uses specially designed bulbs to reduce energy use. It's repainted every 7 years to protect it from rust. Repainting it takes about 60 tons of paint and costs millions. Each layer keeps it durable, especially against the Parisian weather. Every few cycles, they even consider its iconic color. You can climb to the top of the Eiffel Tower, but it is 1,665 steps. You can take the elevator beyond the second level. Climbing is a tradition on Eiffel Tower Day for locals who want a unique view of their city, and it's open to visitors. Beneath the south pillar of the Eiffel Tower is a hidden bunker. Built in the early 1900s, it's connected to Paris's military network and served as a vital communication point. This quote, secret bunker is occasionally open to visitors, adding mystery to the world famous landmark. So it is Eiffel Tower Day from nationaldaysoftheyear.com. That is was really cool. So we have, let's see, chalk, CH, chalk. It was chalk. We have an OU, and then there is an A. OU. What is that word? How do you spell that word? Ouija. There, that's the word, Ouija. That is a weird pronunciation. Ooh, I guess ooey. You do all the vowels. Ouija. Ouija. And then we have a UTC in the middle with a D and an H. We are 1 hour and 56 minutes into the show, 11:56 in my neck of the woods. The Demon Board. I don't like them. I don't like that they sell them as games. I bought one when I was a kid, and I promise you that thing talked to me. I burned it. It scared the crap out of me. I was by myself and I was having a full blown conversation with it, and it scared me. I don't like them. I don't like them. Scary, scary, scary. So we have a D and an H. Let's see. The It could be either way. It could be a Dutch. Yes, there's really only one way that word can go if you know how spelling goes. Dutch. And then we have an S, and then a T, a U, and a P. We don't know where they go. The P has to be in the second spot because you look, it's not there. Well, no, it can be in the second or the fourth. Today is National Prom Day. This day honors friendship, cherished memories, and celebrates the history, joy, and excitement this milestone event brings. The day celebrates this special time in every teen's life. It's a time filled with fashion, friendship, and fun. So, National Prom Day, March 31st. Stump. I think it's Stump. Stump. It was Stump. And then we have an E, an R in the second and third, an E at the end, and an M. Oh, I think I know what this word. The M has to be at the beginning because you see on Stump, it cannot be in the fourth spot. So we have MER and then whatever the fourth letter is and an E. I think I know what it is. Today is, let's see, do we have anything here? I think, ba, ba, ba. I think we're almost done with our celebrations. What is that? National Après Day from I'm sorry, from daysoftheyear.com is a lively celebration dedicated to the joy of relaxing and enjoying times with friends after an adventure filled day. This day, which is established by Breckenridge Distillery, captures the essence of unwinding and sharing stories, whether you've been skiing, hiking, or just experiencing the thrill of the day. It's a perfect occasion to kick back with a drink in hand. It revokes the accomplishments of the day with loved ones. So, National Après Day from daysoftheyear.com. Mm. Ah, I've got all my drops done. Yay. So we have merge, 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 merge. Whoops. Merge, yes. And then we have a PE. Oh, penny, 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 penny. We have penny. Penny was a word today. Yay. And then we have CRUSH, crush. And then we have a D. The I has to be in the second spot because you see it cannot be in the fifth or the first. So we have a D, I, and then a blank and an E. And we have a Q, W, X, and V, are the letters E, D, and I. We have one more celebration. It's a World Backup Day. We're fortunate enough to have access to the most powerful computers to date, but what would you do if you lost everything on your computer? Crashes happen more often than you think. Data recovery can cost you hundreds of dollars, and recovering everything you've stored on your computer is not guaranteed. We understand life gets hectic and it's easy to forget to back up your files, but join us today as we celebrate World Backup Day. So back up everything you think is important, back it up. And that was from nationaltoday.com. So we have dived, D-I-V-E-D. We have no more puzzles. So Surly, Chief, Lynch. Not a nice word, is it? We have Hinge. We have a B-O-T at the end. An R has to be at the beginning. So this one should be fairly obvious. R-O-B-O-T, robot. Robot. Then we have a blank O-R-T-A. What could this word be? I think I know, but we are going to let's look here. Um, and our poll, we have 20 votes. Fried potatoes is in the lead with mashed second, baked and is third, and boiled is fourth. We have 9 people watching, it says, and we have how many? 18 likes. Thank you all for watching. Um, so we have a bunch of red lights going off. Robot, robot. So this word is aorta, I believe. And then we have canny. Then we have acrid. Then we have CO. The M cannot be in the fourth because if you look at stump, so the M has to go here. So the F has to go there. So we have comfy. We have a T, an A. The R cannot be in the third spot if you look at merge right here. So this has to be the P. And then the I and the R. And then we have punch. These near the end are just basically filling in the blanks. We have heady. We have stony. We have truck. Midge. Excuse me. We have DO. And then a D and a Y at the end. We have a QWX or a D, Y, and O. It could be used. I'm trying to mute my mic. excuse me. I think when I get done, I am going to make some ramen with ginger. D-O. Oh, cannot be that. So how about dowdy? There's a duty in the street. A dowdy duty. Then we have an O in the second, an ER at the end, and a J and a K. I like duty better. I do too, Fallout Dave. So Batman's friend, yes, Joker. I got it. And then we have godly, and we have our last word, which is a ORA, and then there is a letter B. Is the B at the beginning or at the end? Let's see. I'm looking to see if B is yellow in any of those spots. So the B can either be at the beginning or the end. Borax. Yes, borax. And this is our puzzle. We have completed it. We have completed it in 30 minutes. I'm not going to read all those words because my throat is really starting to give me a little issues. So we solved it in 30 minutes and 4 seconds. It is 2 hours and 6 minutes into the show, to 12:06 in my neck of the woods, and we have completed the puzzle. Yay! Thank you all so much for that. Let's see. It is now time for shameless promotions. Let me go ahead and say morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, puzzles, birthdays, celebrations, and memes. Let me go ahead and check out the poll, and I am going to go ahead and end it because I tend to forget this. We have 20 votes. Thank you all that have voted in that poll. The leader was fried, then mashed, baked, and boiled in that order. Uh, Before I finish, I want to thank everybody who has been here on the stream. I got this from Raquel SSG. Love the idea, so I'm going to try to start doing it, but I have to remember to um, star them. First off, I do want to talk about our members. As long as I don't have a bazillion of them, I can do it. We have a Daisy Blossom Flower Child who is a member, Wes Cagle, and Fallout Dave. All three of you, thank you so much for becoming members. Those that were here today in the chat, and I thank you all. We have Buddy Hepburn, Snorter Poopus Q Burr, Curtis Selby, Penny, Sashi, Connie Clary, Sci-Fi Mombi, Miss Martin Muses, Rachel Percy Art, DadmanWalking55, B from O, Max Redstone, Jess, aka SBD Girl 88, and thank you for those Twitch things. Hugh Hannah Balkings Gaming, JPRPH1, and Fluff Chick Productions. And we also had Hannah Balking Gaming over on Twitch also. So thank you all for being in our stream today. Um, uh, I will rest my throat and I will get some tea. And Max says bye bye. And Follow Day says a bazillion takes time. Make that a cajillion. Yes. So, yes, our show Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, Monday through Wednesdays and Friday at 10 a.m. Today at 8, we're going to be watching Batman, the animated series. Tomorrow at 1, we are going to be doing the diamond painting Bossy Dragon, and I am going to complete that one. I do not think it's going to take some time, but it's not a full drill. As you see, it's not completely covered. So I think it's going to be real pretty when it's done. I'm really looking forward to that one. Tomorrow night at 7, Dadman's doing his 700 sub celebration, and I am sticking with the 600. I haven't lost that one sub. So hopefully, when we get back, I will either be above 600 or still staying there. And I will do a 500, 600, and monetization celebration all at once. But Dadman is doing his 700 sub celebration this Tuesday, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. And yeah, it's not a joke. He really is going to do it. Uh, I am not streaming. Oh, I thought I had a little. Oh, I guess I don't have it. So anyway, I am not streaming until my next stream will be April 9th at 4 p.m. So April 9th, we will do anime in the afternoon. So the whole week from April 2nd to the 8th, I mean, April 3rd to the 8th, I am not streaming. No, it is the 2nd. I'm sorry. April 2nd to the 8th, I am not streaming. And I will come back on April 9th, streaming anime in the afternoon, JoJo and Cowboy Bebop. On the 10th of Thursday, April 8 p.m., we're going to have a peep show over on Dadman channel. So join me, Dadman first because he's hosting it, me and Yarnwich Live for the peeps show, or the peep show. It will be fun. We got a lot of pictures and memories and stuff to talk about for peeps. If you'd like to support me, you can buy me a cup of coffee um, at coffee.com or check out my creator wish list on throne.com. Both of them are Mrs.DadmanWalking55. I hope we do find I hope we do. I'm going to have a wonderful time. We've been at this campsite before, and oh my gosh, the lots that we have are right on the lake. It is beautiful. I might, if I can get a stream out, I might take and just do a stream just showing the water and just stream in the water in the morning with a cup of coffee. I don't know. We'll see. See what I feel like doing. I might not feel like doing anything. I am getting some stuff to schedule that will come out while I'm gone, but I'm hoping to get a lot of relaxation on this trip. Both me and Dad Man need it. There's just been a lot of stuff in life going on, and I think it will be wonderful. So you can check us out here. You can mail stuff to me, Dadman or Angelo, my youngest, who's a streamer on Twitch, at our P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. My streams and VODs, YouTube, Twitch, Twix, Threads, and Discord, there they all are. I am not going to list them all. I'm not going to read them all. Excuse me. I am doing some major overhaul on the Discord. I'm taking out all the memes except a few that I like, and I'm keeping the ones where you guys can put the memes in because I think they're funny. And you guys have got some wicked humor and find some fantastic memes. But they're just taking up a lot of space. I don't think they're getting watched. It takes too much time. I have to, put them in there every day, find out categories. So I'm just going to not do them, and I'm going to clip the memes of my shows starting today and put them in a playlist by themselves. So if anybody's interested in the memes, then they can go over there and check them out that way. So we'll see how that works. I might even not do that. We'll see how it works. Yes, that is the best thing to do on vacation is nothing. Right. We're not even bringing a lot of. We're not taking fancy meals or nothing. So everybody, thank you so much for all of you being here. I will see you next time. Remember to be kind, to show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And I am going to go ahead and put Sci-Fi Mombi's link out here so that you can go over and show her some love, get her some watch hours so that she can get monetized, um, and say hi. So here we go. There is Sci-Fi Mommy. Go over there and give her some love. So everybody, like I said, go to bed with no regrets. Because remember, you are not promised tomorrow. You're not promised the next minute. So be careful what you do. Be careful what you say. Be kind. Really, I know that just sounds so trite, but it is so true. And most of all, I wish you all peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you guys have a wonderful one, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.